Juggernautha. It is Tahn, the reigning EMS champion, versus TheHCookie, and TheHCookie's up to no good. Look, there's 3 workers have been pulled here. This one is going to be building the depot. These others are presumably going to be building some sort of proxy. Yeah, so this could get ropey. Is this in the map pool? Juggernautha is indeed in the map pool, yeah. So Tahn building the pylon up here. This is pretty standard stuff against the Terran. You wall off this section. These lines are... yeah, there's actually 4 maps in the map pool. Babylon, Sapphire, Babylon, Cosmic Sapphire, Juggernautha, and Royal Blood. Anyway, you wall off here to prevent Reapers from jumping up into your base, so that the only way they can get in is via the more traditional front door. Yeah, what is going on here? Why is this pinging? Has he just pinged his own stuff? I'm not really sure. So triple racks. This could turn nasty. Now, as a location for the proxy, I don't know. It's a fair old walk from here. It's definitely not going to get scouted. There is that, I suppose. Oh, and a 4th rack's coming down as well. 4 racks proxy. But the problem is, TheHCookie, you've not built any workers. You can't afford full production of 4 racks because you haven't even replaced the workers that you sent across the map to build. So that is, you know, so it's all well and good having all of these racks, but if you can't afford the production from them, then they're pointless. So depot is going to come down here, and what is there going to be in response to this? Tahn has scouted on the other side of the map, so he knows what is happening, surely, because you come in and you scout and you see that there's no racks at home. You know what's up. So there is a stalker in production. The correct thing to do here is to throw down a shield battery. That isn't a bad shot. I like the last minute block. There's the shield battery. These Marines are going to be working on the pylon. So in general, what you need to do, bear in mind, a stalker outranges Marines and it moves faster than them. So this stalker, you can pull it back ever so slightly and it will outrange those Marines. The stalker can hit the Marines without being shot. There you go. So this stalker can just kill these, but you do need to replace this pylon. So you want to make sure the Marines have made it in, but the shield battery finishes up just at the right moment. So this shield battery with a single stalker is going to hold a large number of Marines. There are Marines now coming out 4 at a time. The bunker, if it finishes up, could be a problem, but now that there is triple gateway stalker production, I think Tahn just holds this. I think this is just, oh, and the Marine dies just before it gets into the bunker. So yeah, you want to bring the stalkers down, and exactly this, you want to pick off the Marines before they can even get into the bunker. If you kill the SCV, dude, kill the SCV, please kill the SCV. If he'd shot the SCV there, these Marines didn't have sight up the ramp, and they're no longer shooting your stalkers. So they literally just tap this SCV. It has 1 health. That's all you need to do is tap that SCV, and the Marines can no longer see, and you can just park your stalkers here on the high ground and shoot for free. As it is, Tahn gets his expo down. He has stabilized. He has held. This stalker needs pulled back. You don't want to lose it to Marines. Finally, the SCV goes down. So this, no, pull them the whole way home. Get your fresh stalkers down. Quick blip off the shield battery. You know, there are still, okay, the cancel. I feel like you could have held. I think you could have come down. Now that you've got warp gate, Tahn can warp in another 3 stalkers, and 6 stalkers just owns this. It owns this bad. You know, that's just like, it takes roughly 3 Marines to beat a stalker. And that's assuming the stalker is not that well microed. So yeah, you know, once the numbers are roughly even, stalkers just absolutely trounce Marines. So yeah, this is over, TheHCookie. You're dead, and you haven't teched up at home behind this at all. So TheHCookie is literally tipped. He's got the basket. He's tipped every single one of the eggs he owns into it. and it's not worked. You know, if you're going to do this sort of stuff, also build workers, also build a factory, also get gas, you know, so that if your opponent does hold it, the next wave that you send in has siege tank support, and the wave after that has medevac support. As it is, you're not going to have any of those things, and you are absolutely dead. Tahn with the Nexus now finally building. Also, to be fair, not doing a great job of teching up. Haven't really been workers in production. You know, the Mendes is not saturated. This gas doesn't have any workers actually harvesting from it. There is no robo, which is a shame, because, you know, if there was a robo, you could get a prism out, you could fly across the map with the prism and just end this game very, very quickly indeed. As it is, you know, another warping round of 3 Stalkers. I think he is out hunting for the proxy. Needs to be a little bit careful. If this many Marines turn up with the Stalkers gone, that could be a spot of bother. On the other hand, you've always got recall. So if you're unfamiliar with recall, it's a Nexus ability. Nexus R, and then that will just, you know, you'll see the area come up that you can recall. So the Stalkers, one of the options here is to just kill all of the supply depots, and then your opponent can't build any more Marines. But he's going for the workers, which is also fine, because if your opponent doesn't have any money, they can't build Marines either. And his opponent definitely does not have any money. He has 68 minerals at present. So that is certainly not enough to rebuild the command center. I think I'd have probably gone after the command center. That's enough Stalkers to, at the very least, set this on fire before it gets clear, if not kill it. With a little bit of micro, these Stalkers can probably survive this. There's quite a few Marines with the Zealot in the mix as well. He should be okay. He should be able to take these. Yeah, so not too injurious. Oh, goes for the recall. I think I'd have stayed and fight. You know, you're down to 3 Marines, 3 Stalkers. You win that. You win that all day long. Yeah, so the robo is now out. TheHCookie hanging on in there. He's flown the CC away. As I say, I think I would have chased the CC with the Stalkers and got it burning. You know, because once that CC's dead, this game is 100% over. Although, of course, Tahn does not know how much minerals TheHCookie has got in the bank, but the short answer was none. So, yeah, are there any upgrades? He has got, you know, I noticed he's got the tech lab. The probe finally sees the, yeah, he sees where it is, and the units are going to turn up, and TheHCookie is going to tap out. So, interesting first game. You know, Terran proxy can be a powerful thing, but fair play, Tahn, reasonably well held. GG.